Weston, Idaho, was first settled on April 15, 1865, by 15 pioneer families from Richmond, Utah, who crossed the Bear River on ice to establish a community on its west bank. Initially known as the Western Settlement, it was later called Westtown, eventually shortened to Weston, possibly due to its geographic location or named after Mary and Weston Mon, wife of the first presiding elder, John Mon. The settlers were drawn to the fertile soil and Weston Creek, initially settling in an area called Cedarville, about 3 miles west of the current town site. They lived in tents and dugouts, facing harsh conditions while building log homes and preparing land for crops. Challenges and relocation. 1866 to 1867 early settlers faced significant challenges, including crop destruction by crickets and grasshoppers, leading to financial distress and forcing men to seek work elsewhere, leaving women to manage homes under the constant threat of Indian attacks. In 1866, conflicts with Native Americans forced the settlers to temporarily abandon their homes and move to the east side of Cache Valley. By 1867, they returned and relocated the town to its present site on the Provo Bench, deemed more central for farming both the Cedarville fields and the South fields along the Bear River, establishing a more permanent settlement. Community development and economy. Weston grew as a key settlement, becoming a stop on the main freight road to Montana. Early economic activities included agriculture, with settlers growing wheat, corn, potatoes, and garden vegetables to sustain themselves. By the late 19th century, businesses emerged, such as a blacksmith shop, a flour mill operated by James Mack, a sawmill, and a co-op store managed by John Clark. These developments, along with fortified homes against Indian threats, helped Weston thrive, and by the early 20th century, it was a prominent town in Cache Valley, second only to Preston in population at one point. Religious and educational growth. Religion played a central role in Weston's early history. In 1865, the settlers organized a ward with Christopher Funk as the first bishop, and by 1876, a new meeting house was dedicated. The ward grew, leading to a new chapel in 1909 and a welfare farm purchase in 1950. Education began with an 18 by 20-foot log schoolhouse built in 1869, where John Clark taught for 3 months each winter. This was later replaced by a 2-story brick grade school and a high school, reflecting the community's commitment to education. Modern Weston and cultural heritage. As of 2025, Weston has a population of 573, with a predominantly white demographic, 81.06%, and a low poverty rate of 1.88%. The town celebrates its pioneer heritage annually with a Pioneer Day celebration on July 24, commemorating the 1847 arrival of Mormon pioneers in the Salt Lake Valley. Events include a greased pole climb, sawdust treasure hunt, and fireworks, drawing hundreds of visitors. Weston's scenic location along Highway 36 and landmarks like Standing Rock in Weston Canyon highlight its historical and natural significance.